Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to something familiar, but yet very much new. This is XCOM Enemy Within, but with one major addition, and that, specifically, is the Long War mod. The Long War mod is a massive overhaul mod that's been put together, which changes a massive variety of things about how the game is played. It increases the number of soldiers you can bring on missions, but also increases the number of enemies you're going to be facing, and drastically increases how strong they are by giving them various abilities, such as new skills that your characters originally had, giving them squad leaders, which are always stronger than the normal units, and by simply increasing them in number. It also redesigns the tech tree, makes the whole aerial warfare more complex, and just in general adds a lot more to this game. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a playthrough here with Long War on, and hopefully it will not be a disaster. This is a very, very difficult setup, basically. Normally I would always play on Classic, but since Long War is phenomenally difficult, and they do recommend that if you've never played Long War, you play normal difficulty first, we're going to be playing normal mode and hoping for the best. Now there's a lot of things we can still do in here. We're going to turn off Operation Progeny. I'm not a big fan of Operation Progeny. We will reduce the beginning voiceovers, and you also notice that both of these tutorials are not enabled. You cannot do them here. You have to play through them without the tutorials. You have to know the game somewhat beforehand. We also have second wave options. We have a lot of them unlocked from the beginning. I believe it automatically unlocks all of them, since some of them are very different. Strict screening, for example, is the opposite of the normal one, which is, I believe, not created equally. This one, however, makes all rookie starting stats be the same, instead of having the variance which they naturally do in this mode. There are other things as well, like Liberators, which means you have to free all countries from alien control before launching the final mission of the campaign, which is a little bit different from normal, because in the original campaign you obviously can't recover lost countries, but in this one you can in fact do so. And there's a bunch of other things that are fairly similar as well, but cinematic mode is like easy mode. That means that all of your weapons get an accuracy boost and some other things are working in your favor. But we're going to not turn any of those on. We're just going to reduce the beginner voiceovers, and we are going to leave it like that. So let's start this game and see how our first mission in Long War goes. Here goes nothing. Oh boy. Now the intro cinematic and such is the same as it usually is, so we're going to be skipping that this time because we've seen this before. So we'll skip through here, and now we have to identify our base location as usual. So there's a little bit of a change in how these base locations are set up. North America gives you 70% cost for aircraft and aircraft weapons. Europe gives you 60% cost laboratories and workshops. Asia gives you 60% cost foundry and officer training school upgrades. South America gives you 60% cost power facilities, and Africa is the same as always, giving you a 30% funding increase. However, as a general rule, you get a lot more funding in Long War, and I have a feeling that this bonus is not going to be as useful to us. We're probably going to want to go for either Asia, giving us that foundry and officer training school cost decrease, or Europe, giving us the laboratory and workshop cost decrease. Unlike in the normal campaign, we're going to be wanting to build a bunch of laboratories and workshops to increase our research speed and decrease our costs for various things. We're probably going to want to wind up having something like 4 of each of these laboratories and workshops, which is pretty expensive, and that will also reduce the maintenance costs. Or Asia will be able to get officer training school upgrades, and will be able to get reduced costs in the foundry as well, both of which sound really nice. I think we're going to experiment with Asia this time for future combat, and we'll see how this works out for us. And hopefully it'll be a good one. So let's launch this and start our first mission. Alright. Gas station mission, fair enough. This should be reasonably doable. Let's see how it goes. Let's launch this sucker. Alright, dropping at the plane. It only is going to drop in 4 units, but we're going to start with 6. There's the wacky hair as always. There we go, we have 6 units to start with. We have Hoda Samad, Ludmila Golubeva, Kathleen O'Connell, Lena Zimanska, Mohammed Majid, and Dayo Okoro. Very nice. So we have to move in here from the back of the gas station first, so we're going to get set up by this door here, I think, and prepared to breach and enter. You may notice that all of our units start off with 2 grenades. It's because in this version of the game, all units start off with deep pockets, and you have a bunch of different things that you can start off with as well. For example, we're starting off here with AP grenades, we're starting off with flashbang grenades and high energy grenades. Our units have a bunch of additional options as well. For example, we have the steady weapon option here, which we're going to use on most of our units this turn. What steady weapon does is it gives you a 20% aim boost on your next turn if you don't move. Am I expecting to not move here? Not really, but this will give us an accuracy bonus if we're bursting in through this doorway anyway. We could go around, of course, but at the moment I'm more interested in just trying to bust our way in here from the side. I would want to go over to this window perhaps, except that we'll be able to activate enemies in there, whereas this lets us take advantage of our steadied weapon action. So what do we see here? Nothing. Okay, so that steady weapon is not going to be super useful for us. We're going to move someone from the back in and take cover behind this box of sodas, I think. And we'll see if we can see anything in here now. Nope, there's nothing in here. Alright, we're going to book it in here then and see if we can't set up with some decent cover for next turn. We want to be a little bit careful about how we do this, because the last thing we want to do is set up in a way that lets the enemies get the drop on us. We're going to move you over to here, Ludmilla. Alright, that's good. We're close to the meld, so we should be able to grab that next turn. That also means it's fairly safe for us to move most of our team up as well. So Hoda, you're going to take a position here, and we did trigger some sectoids, seeing them out through a tiny gap in the window. Alright, well that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We should have an easy opportunity to set up behind decent cover here, and then hopefully take some actions against them next turn. Now, can one of you make it around to there? No, but you can make it over to this counter. So you're going to come over here and give us an overwatch, just so that we're somewhat protected. There we go. O'Connell, you're going to book it over to here where they won't be able to see you, so you shouldn't be at any risk of being attacked. There we go. At the moment, I don't think any of our units can actually see them, so I'm not too worried about this. We're going to try and get most of our people behind high cover, though, and I think Zimanska here is going to simply steady weapon for next turn so that they move into our range to have a better shot at them. We'll see how it works out, though. I think we only actually have one guy on this mission. Alright, doesn't look like they're going to come to us, which is unfortunate. It's going to make things a bit trickier for us. They're doing something, but we can't see what it is because they're too far away. Oh, there's one. Okay, mind meld unit coming in. He's going to overwatch there. Alright, you're going to overwatch as well, probably? Yes, you are. Okay. Do we have a line of sight on him? One person does. You do not, Zimanska. Okoro, you don't either. Majid does. But the odds of him hitting are pretty low. We have a 40% shot at this guy in the back, though, which is not actually terrible odds. We can't quite reach that far with a flashbang grenade, unfortunately, to cancel those overwatches. That makes it a bit more risky to try and do anything here. Golubeva, I might want to move you up to this meld canister, but that puts us at risk of activating more mobs. I'm not really sure if we want to do that either. The problem here, though, is that we have two of these overwatches happening. If we only had one of them, it'd be a lot easier to just try and move someone up. Ooh, it's quite the thunder. Move someone up in spite of it and try and do something else. We have AP grenades, which do damage to enemies not in cover. Explosives are different now as well, in that they only effectively give you the bonus if you are within a certain closeness to the center of the blast. How do we want to go about handling this? Because you can see both of them, so if I try and move up into this cover, I will get shot. I can try and move somebody around the side here, perhaps, and that might give them a slightly better chance at dodging. Here comes two reaction shots. Don't get killed. That's two misses. I like it. Either that or it's one miss that just said twice. Ah, there we go. We made it into cover. Both of their shots missed. That's perfect. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Now, I don't think we're going to be in range to actually do anything else to them yet, but we're getting clearer now because we've moved past and lost those two overwatches, so we can move the rest of our crew into a better position and hopefully have them be able to do something. So, if we move up with you, Zimanska, you have a really long movement range. You could probably move right up to here, but that doesn't seem like a very good move for you because it's going to really expose you. I don't think we can jump over this counter either, which is somewhat unfortunate. I'd like to move you up, but I don't want to put you into unnecessary danger. Now, Majid, you're going to move right up to here. We did just find all three of them, but you're going to flashbang these guys. That's going to reduce their accuracy by 50% on their next turn. Or instead, you might want to check your shots first. 32, 40, and 25. Yeah, flashbang is the right move here. That's going to reduce their accuracy and movement range by a pretty huge amount on the next turn. That's going to make it a lot easier for us to approach these guys. They're going to have one enemy which still has normal movement, but this should be a pretty big deal. Alright, that should make it a lot easier for the rest of us to move up into better positions. Now, you don't actually have good cover, do you? You got a lot of people here who are going to have a hard time getting into decent cover. We're going to move up to here. with Zimanska. We need to move up, otherwise we're not going to be able to do anything to these guys anyway. We have a 32% chance there, which isn't great. They are disoriented, so the odds of them being able to leave are pretty low. They're most likely going to be setting up Overwatches. We're going to send Kathleen O'Connell over to this wall here, which should give her some decent accuracy at one of these guys. 20%, 35, and 20. Never mind. Okay, her shot's not that great either. We might take a couple low-odd shots, although I'd much rather move up this turn if we can. I'm going to move Okoro over to this corner because that's pretty well protected, and it'll make her have a lot more potential in the next turn. There we go. I am putting my team into somewhat dangerous positions, but they should be able to handle themselves. I might move Golubeva over to here because that'll be a little bit closer for her for next turn. Didn't trigger any new enemies. Fantastic. And she is still in cover. With O'Connell, if we take a shot here, that's going to be pretty low odds. Let's steady weapon with you. We want somebody at least overwatching, so it's probably going to be you, Samad, because that should stop them from running around willy-nilly. That'll let us control them a little bit better. And Zimanska, you have a 32% chance shot, which you're just going to take and see how it goes. Looked good, except for the fact there was a wall in the way. Nice try. So this person is probably going to mind meld, yeah, that's what we're doing this time. These guys might try and Psy Panic or Mind Fray us this turn since they can't move, or do their normal shooting attacks with any real accuracy. Not sure what's happening here with the camera. There might be more incoming enemies, which I wouldn't like the sound of. Here comes a shot, looks like. Ooh! The wall did its work. That was a good miss on us. That lower accuracy also really helped, I'm sure. Looks like we have another meld canister way over there. We want to try and get as much meld as we can in the early game, but the odds of us getting it all is pretty slim. So we have an overwatched, or rather a accuracy boosted shot here. We have a bunch of decent accuracies, but I might aim for this guy in the back. If we can kill him, that'll do damage to the mind melded guy. It doesn't instantly kill them anymore like it used to, but it'll still do damage. A shot from here has a 45% chance against these guys, 24 against the guy in the back. That's not great. Do we have any more flashbangs we could use up at the front line here? I don't think so. Looks like they mostly have AP grenades. I would love to have another flashbang grenade, because then we could bust through this Overwatch again and just charge out here and try and take these guys down. On the other hand, if O'Connell can make that accuracy boosted shot against this guy, that would make it a lot easier for us to move up as well. So let's try that. We make a 55% shot here. Nice wall door hit. Yes! Okay, the Overwatched guy is down, so that's very useful to us. That means we can really push up on these guys, which should make it possible for us to wipe them off the face of the earth. Now this should be a flank shot on both of them. It's not a guaranteed kill or anything, because our accuracy is terrible as rookies, but we're going to send Majid out here, and he's going to take a shot at the guy in the back. Not the one in the front, the one in the back. Although he has less accuracy against him, if we can kill him, it'll make it easier to kill the next one closer to us. Please don't miss. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so that was not what I wanted to see. Zimanska can thankfully make it up here still, and so can Okoro. So Okoro, you're going to come over to here, and you're going to take a shot at this guy again, so we need to kill that one if we can help it. So that'll make this much easier for us to do, otherwise we're relying on a crit to kill this guy. All we have to do is hit him and he'll die. Please don't miss this shot. That doesn't look good. There we go, that's what we like to see. Alright, there's the shot. Kills the Mind Melder, drops him down to 2 health, which makes him an easy kill for our next unit. We're going to swing around to here with Zimanska. This is not a great place to put her out in the open like this, but we can't see any other aliens, so this looks fairly safe to me. 94% chance shot there for the easy kill. 6 damage crit as well. Samad, you're going to move over in this direction to support with the rest of the team. And Golubeva, you're actually just going to overwatch this turn in case anything else approaches us from the side over here. I really like this game with the Long War mod. It makes it feel very tense. Everything is a lot more significant, or at least so it feels. Okoro, you're going to move up to here to high cover, because if we have to move forward and explore, that looks like a pretty safe place to do it. Ooh, a drone and 3 more sectoids. Alright. Finding a drone this early is interesting. Also, he's at ground level, which makes him a much easier target. 72% chance to kill this drone more or less outright. These guys do have damage reduction, so there's a chance we won't be able to kill him with this shot, but that's a pretty good shot. I can't really deny that. Oh, 2 damage. He blocked 1 with his damage reduction. That's unfortunate. So, we need to move up with some more people then. Zimanska, you're going to move over to here. You have very low ammo, but you should be able to kill off this drone for us. I'll have to reload with you next turn. What is your shot looking like? 66% only? I guess your base accuracy is not as good. Can't say no to that, though. Yeah, that is a dead drone. That's what we like to see. Alright. I can potentially move into cover next to that gas canister, but that doesn't seem like a very smart move to me. We're going to move over to... Ooh, he has a potential for a flank line there. We want to avoid that. Let's move Majid over to here. What do you see, Majid? Do you have a decent shot at anybody? A 25 and a 40. Neither of those are really good. Can I move you into decent cover? Yes, Golubeva can make it over to here, which is pretty solid cover. Hopefully she doesn't see anything new. Nope, we're good. So, we have a 20% shot and a 35% shot. We can AP grenade one of these guys, and he'll go down pretty easily. We might want to do that. I'd rather not use AP grenades to kill things if we can help it, because honestly, having my having the corpses to recover is pretty nice. But I'm not sure. I'm also very wary of moving next to this explosive canister, because an easy miss is an easy death. What do we want to do with you there, Samad? I might move you up to this half cover, but being in half cover is very unsettling. And this does not look safe because of that long bomb shot that's potential there. There's nowhere else really good to move you, though, other than this gas thing. So you know what? We're going to take a risk. We're going to move you over to the gas canister here, and we'll see what you can see. You have a 16% chance shot at him. No, that's not happening. Alright, so we're going to blow this guy up, I think, just to be on the safe side. Move up with some more people. Kathleen, you're going to come stand over here, even though I don't like it. You can see another target. What's your accuracy at them? 35% chance at the guy in the back, or you can AP grenade. Or Golubeva can have a 35% chance at the guy in the back. I thought she had 40. Never mind. Okay. Quite the pickle we find ourselves in. You have a 25 and a 40, so you might take that 40% chance shot, because that's pretty decent compared to the rest of our accuracy. So take that shot. How's your aim? Nice! Kills him! That is some good stuff. Alright. That's what we'd like to see. So we killed the drone, killed one of the three sectoids. There's one in the back. This guy is the squad leader. He's got a little bit more health, that's how you can tell. I do want to have one person overwatching at least. So we might take one shot at this guy, then a grenade, then an overwatch, just to make sure we get the best odds of actually taking him out as possible. I believe everybody here has a 25% chance, or 20% chance, 23 on that one, that's better. 20% chance to hit him at 16, so she's not as good aim. Okay, so we'll take the shot here with Kathleen then, see if she can actually get the kill on this guy, and if not, that's fine. We're not expecting to. We're going to grenade him to make sure he's dead, then overwatch him again back. There's the miss we expected, that's fine. Golubeva, you're going to throw an AP grenade over right there, so it actually hits him. This should kill him outright. It should do at least 4 damage, because he's right near the center of the blast. 2 damage? Really? That's not what I was looking for at all. Alright, well, we're going to waste another AP grenade since it doesn't really matter. But I'm really counting on this guy not being alive at the end of this turn. Because if he's close to us, he can move right up next to us and get a really nasty shot from point blank. So we're going to make sure he's dead. That is what we're talking about. 6 damage AP grenade. Much better. And that'll give us a much better odds of actually doing something. Now, this guy might run away now that all of his support is gone. Yes, he is. Okay, so he might be setting up overwatches in the front, which is bad for us, but there's not much we can do about it. We know there's meld up ahead. This is high cover, I believe, so we might move up to that if we can. But, we'll see how it goes. So, let us... How do we want to do this? Golubeva, I think you're going to move to this high cover. You have a full ammo. You might get shot doing this, because there's going to be an overwatch most likely. No, you're good for now. Okay. Let's move up a couple more people then. O'Connell, you're going to do the dangerous move and stand next to the gas canister again. I don't like doing this to you, but someone's got to do it. You actually can't make it there. Samad, your movement range is not as nice. Alright, Mohammed, you're going to move up to this high cover. There we go. You're going to reload there. We could push up faster than this, but I'm not super keen on that idea, because the last thing I want to do is move up too fast and get killed for no reason. Reload there, Samad. I'm going to rush you up to this cover because you don't need to reload. You'll be fine anyway. I'm not too worried about them approaching us in a hurry either. You guys both have... You have full ammo, so you're going to overwatch. You have no ammo, so I'm going to have you... where do I want to move you? I'll sit you here by this cone. Not that it really gives a great cover, but I don't think they're going to come back and attack you immediately. O'Connell, you're also going to reload. And that should do it. We have one overwatch to protect us against the sector who just runs straight at us. Which I don't think is going to happen anyway. No, okay. So now is when it starts to get more risky. We want to move up. We got to be very careful how we do. This is high cover, I believe? Yes, it is. So Golubeva, you're going to get over behind this truck. Nothing in sight. Alright. I want to push up harder than this, but I'm hesitant to do so, because the last thing, like I said we want to do, is to move up recklessly and get someone killed for no good reason. However, we basically know we can push up to here now, because we can't see them from there. So I think if we move O'Connell to here, that'll give us a good sight line as to whether or not it's safe to move the rest of the team up in a hurry. Yeah, okay, so we're going to push up pretty hard then. We're going to move Samad over to this high cover. There we go, that looks safe enough to me. Now we can bring the rest of the team up from the rear. So, Simanska, you're going to move over to here as well. Let's go, Simanska. Perfect. Mohammed Majid, you're going to move up as well. You're going to come over to here as well, I think. We can't go over this. We have to go around, so it's not the best plan to have all of our people stacked up on this wall. But we're going to move over in this direction anyway. So, Koro, you're going to come over to there. And we're going to have both of these people overwatch now, just to protect us in case they decide to come forwards next turn. Now, I know there are tricks to do that faster, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Alien activity over there. There's a meld canister over there. It's probably going to shut down soon, though, because we've come a long way so far. Anything else happening, aliens? More alien activity over on that side? Alright, looks like he's backed up and joined another pack. Can I get somebody up to this high cover? O'Connell can make it here nice and safely, so let's go get there and see what happens.
Alien object in sight.
Meld canister is visible inside the pod, but that's all. Let's run Golubeva up to this truck.
Location confirmed.
Alright, I'm not liking this too much, but we have a good opportunity here to move up and take a strong position for next turn. So, Samad, you're going to move over to this truck as well. There we go. Can't get into these ones from the looks of it. So that's fine by me as well.
Understood.
Zimanska, you're going to come around the truck. There we go. Majid, you're going to go around the truck for the third person. And we have one more unit to move who's probably going to come over behind this pod. Just for safety's sake, right there. It's not an exactly perfect position because they're exposed to this angle here, but as far as we can tell, the enemies are over there. So we're going to hit Alt-O to have everybody who still has actions left to overwatch. Still no movement. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Alright, Golubeva, you're going to move up to here. Start peeking around the corner, gents. Alright. Samad, you're going to peek around the corner too. Still nothing. I don't like this at all. They're really forcing us to stretch our available positions. I get the feeling we're going to have them drop on us in a second. So we're going to move up carefully here. Make a little bit of a reckless maneuver here by moving Zimanska up to this crate, where she's a little bit exposed. Move Majid around the corner to here. I don't like going this slowly, but I have no idea where they are, and as far as I can tell, there's a pack and a squad leader still left. So we're going to have everybody overwatch there for maximum security. It sounds like they're right on the other side of this truck. Hello. Alright, let's get some nice overwatch shots. We have 3 chances here. 3 misses. That's not what we wanted. We might get somebody dead here if they decide to take a shot at our exposed unit there. Here comes the shot. Don't die now. Oh, they shot the person in cover. Maybe they couldn't see him because of those double boxes. That's fantastic for us. That could have been much worse. Okay. Interesting that he shot us, but also has enhanced cover. I guess that's one of his bonuses. He might have low profile or something. So if I look at you, can you take a look at him and see what his abilities are? No, we don't have an autopsy on sectoids, of course, so we can't do that. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's get you guys off the half cover and into real cover. So Zimanska, you're going to come over here and take a look around this building. Truck, rather. Can't see anything? Alright. O'Connell, you're getting into real cover too. I probably should have moved you up to there, but I'm a little bit hesitant to do that because there's an alien right beside you. I'd love to kill these guys quickly, but I'm still a little bit hesitant. I don't know what we're going to get into if we do. Can I get you up to the crate? I can. So let's get you up to this high cover, Samad, and see what you see right around here. Nothing? Okay. What's your accuracy of this guy? 35% chance to kill him. That's not bad. It's not great either, though. If we need to, can we throw a grenade that far? Yes, we can. So if an emergency happens, we can blow that guy up if we have to. So, where else can we take up positions here that'll actually help us out? I wish I could get into the high ground there and get a good overwatch sight on these guys. We'll take the 35% chance shot for now. It's not a good shot, But I'm not going to let this guy live. He's too close to us. Alright, we missed. Unfortunate. We'll lob an AP grenade right around the corner there at him. Hopefully this does enough damage to kill him. It might not. If we get super unlucky, he might live through this attack. He's normally do close to 4 damage in the center of the blast. There we go. He's dead. I don't like having to do that to him, but I couldn't let him live either. So, we're going to move you, Okoro, over to here, and I think we're going to have to more or less end our turn like this. So we're going to move Majid over to there, and have everybody who still has an action Overwatch. So we're prepared against any more of this other alien squad, which we know is around the corner, coming around to try and fight us, especially since we have people forward and exposed. Oh! Really? The meld goes the 1 turn away from when I can actually get it? Of course it does. Alright. That is a butthead move. Okay. Okay, so let's move up. We're going to move you over to here, Okoro. And actually, no, this is a much better spot. Move you right around the corner over to here and see what you see, Okoro. Nothing. We know there's aliens around here. We just can't find them. The meld canisters don't have a whole lot in them anyway. It's only like 3 meld or something like that, but there's more of them, and their meld is pretty important still, so losing them still sucks. I could take a peek right around this way, but that seems like a very dangerous maneuver. But this is the edge of the map, so they must be around here somewhere.
X-ray spotted.
Hello, there's 3 aliens right side by side. Hopefully they don't all get into cover. They do all get into cover. Alright, at least you found them. That's the important thing. Zimanska, do you have a decent shot at any of them? 20%, 17%, 17%. No, you do not. Okay, well, that is a pretty big piece of cover they're hiding behind. We can't quite get around this truck this turn to take a flank shot at them, but I will come stand over here anyway and probably reload for next turn. That way we'll be ready to move around the corner and do some damage with her. O'Connell, can I move you into here and have you have a shot? I doubt it. I don't think most of our units are going to be able to do much this turn. I could try and blow them up, because blowing them up makes it a lot easier for us to deal with later, but like I've mentioned, I don't know if that's exactly a great plan for us. Golubeva, you're going to move into this truck, get you a little bit closer for next turn, so you might actually be able to move out and do something there. We're going to swing around with Majid as well, right over to here, this high cover. I'd love to get you there, but then you're going to get shot a whole bunch, I think. So we're going to move you over to here, Majid. So you're in a better position for next turn. You still can't see them through there, so that's fine by me. Okoro, I'm actually going to move you over to this high cover, I think. So you're in a better position to move in next turn as well. O'Connell, I'm going to move you into this high cover. And we're going to set a bunch of overwatches, so those guys are less likely to move. Here comes a first mind meld, it looks like. Yes, we might see some Psi Panics or Mind Frays coming in. Hopefully their accuracy, or rather their success chances are low. There's an Overwatch, and you are shooting us. And I like that miss. Okay. That's exactly what we wanted. So, we have a flank shot at this guy if we just move around to this corner. So, who has the better accuracy of our soldiers? You have 61 aim, it looks like. And what is your aim? 70 aim. So, Majid, you're going to take the shot. I think you can move to here safely. Oh, you know what? That's not going to be a flank shot because of that. Ooh, that's annoying. Well, how about this? Can I move with Golubeva? Not far enough. I was hoping to be able to get to there, but it looks like it's just outside of her movement range. I could take a risky maneuver with Samad, move her out of cover, potentially take a shot, but get into this high cover, and then have the ability to take her out from there. Or we can use Zimanska. Can you even see this alien? Not really. You have a 20% shot at him, which is not very good. Ideally, we want to move up right next to them. Like, I can move to here and insta-kill this guy if we get it close enough, if we get the opportunity to move past this friend. Let's take a risky maneuver here. It's not a great opportunity, but we're going to move over to this high cover. We might get a shot in the face here from this reaction shot. Please don't do it. Good miss. I like that. Alright, now we're in a strong position for this shot. We have a good flank shot on 2 enemies. This guy's already wasted his reaction shot, but he has the highest chance of actually being hit, so we're going to shoot him here with the 81%. Very nice. Kills off the sectoid. Perfect. 6 damage crit is exactly what we wanted. Now we can move up with Majid. He has better aim, so the distance will be quite as problematic for him. Don't know if he'll be able to see that far anyway. Not from here, it looks like. Okay. That is unfortunate. That's going to make it a bit harder for us to one-turn kill these guys, because I can't get another easy shot on him from here. But what we will do is we'll move Zimanska over to this side.
Roger that.
There we go. From here, you can see them. You should have a decent shot. No, not really. We're going to AP grenade them if we can, though, to try and just ping down some of their health. Doesn't look like that's an option either, though, right now, which is kind of lame. I can move a Koro over to here, but that's also super hazardous. But here's the thing. Ooh, here's a good option. We can throw a high explosive grenade in there, and that might have the chance of actually clearing out the cover, so this will be a crit shot. Let's try that. Does anybody else have a good opportunity to get in there? Possibly. We're going to move a Koro around the corner to here. Throw the high explosive grenade. We're going to try and land it right on these guys to try and blow up that cover. The damage isn't important. Blowing up the cover is, though. So we're going to try and land it right there and see if we can blow up these two pieces of cover here. If we do that, we'll be fantastically lucky. Nope. Didn't destroy any of the cover. It did make this low cover instead of high cover, but didn't actually destroy it, which is not what we were looking for. 38% chance to hit. It's a much better shot now, but still not what we wanted. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to move Kathleen over to here for next turn. And I think we're going to Overwatch here just to give us that little bit of extra protection. All the units they can see are in high cover. Oh, we still have Golubeva as well, but she can't do much this turn either. I'm going to move her over to here as well, so she'll be at the front lines for next turn. She can see an alien, but can't do anything about it. Zimanska, your options are to Overwatch or to try and take a really low odds shot. You're going to take the Overwatch here to hopefully protect us in the future. Majid, you are also going to Overwatch just in case this guy tries to run towards us for some crazy reason. He does run! Fantastic! We get the shot here with Majid. Can you hit someone? Nope, he shot the truck. Well, that's okay. Could have been worse. Alien runs to the corner of the map and shoots you back. Thankfully, he misses. What is he even... He's not even hiding on anything. He's just standing there. They're retreating into the corner of the map. That's really weird. Really weird. Alright, let's try and give this kill to somebody who I don't think has gotten one yet. Golubeva, you're going to move up to here. You might get shot. Nope, no Overwatches happened there. That's really weird. You have two exposed enemies. Take a shot at the one you're more likely to kill, perhaps? No, take a shot at the one on the back, because he'll be a little more dangerous if we don't get him. 5 damage, that's a kill, fantastic. And one more. That was some weird alien AI right there. How are we going to handle this, though? We got to kill this guy. I'll move you over to this half cover, so you're at least in cover, so we can kill this last enemy with not too much trouble. 77% chance to kill him. Get the kill, O'Connell. That's a big miss there for 77% chance to hit. That is not okay. However, I can move up to here with Zimanska, which should give her an amazing shot at this guy. He'll be exposed, have high ground penalties. 74% only? Really? Huh. I'd have thought the high ground would have given more bonuses. Take the shot, though. There we go. Zimanska with the kill. I like it. Okay, that is our first success. That was a really good mission, I thought. Nice and fun. 10 dead aliens, no operatives lost. Some pretty tense movement there, but we succeeded in the blinding gift. Whew! Alright, let's take a look back at our HQ and see how we're doing.
Commander to the research lab.
Alright. Let's level these guys up. We're probably going to end this episode pretty quick at this point, but we'll take a look anyway and see how it goes. Back at XCOM HQ, same as ever.
I'm Central Officer Bradford.
Hey Bradford, we're just going to skip this. I've spoken to you many times. Look at all those promotions. Tactical weapons support, tactical scout sniper, scout sniper. Alright, let's give some promotions out. Everybody killed at least something. So, tactical. You have the options of getting infantry, which gives you the ability to have basically bullet swarm, or run and gun. Since your accuracy is pretty low, we're going to make you an assault. So being close means that you're going to be able to basically bypass that anyway. That way it won't be such a big problem if your accuracy is not great. So, there you go. Also, these level ups do give stat boosts. Like you saw there, her accuracy went from 61 to 64. There are associated things for most of the skills. Kathleen O'Connell is our support with 65 accuracy. She could become a field medic or a grenadier. Both of those could be pretty nice. Grenadiers are great for blowing up cover and such because they have extra grenade distance. Do we have any other supports? No, we only have one support right now. Well, we're going to make her a grenadier, I think. Having medics will be good, but we're not going to be using these guys for a little while anyway, so we should have more chances to get more of them. So we'll take a grenadier here, and that will give her some interesting abilities. It gives her extra grenade range, and you have the potential for 4 grenades at the moment in one equipment slot, or rather in one character, which is pretty awesome. Golubeva is a weapons unit, so she can either have a rocket or Suppression. So this basically makes her a heavy gunner or a rocket thrower. Now, the thing about rockets is their accuracy is based on your aim stat, and her aim stat is decent, but it's very middle of the road. I think we're going to make her a Suppression Gunner so that it doesn't make a huge difference. We'll take a look at our other one, though. We have another weapons, don't we? No, we only have one. We're going to go for Suppression, I think, anyway, and we'll see how it works out for us here. I like to try out a bunch of these different units. I'm not entirely sure which what stats you want for each of them, so we're going to experiment and see how it goes. Suppression on our gunner there. 62 aim on a potential scout sniper. We don't want a sniper who only has 62 aim. That's right near the bottom end of the potential range. So we're going to make you a scout instead by giving you lightning reflexes. Lightning reflexes have been changed in this version of the game. That gives you a 90% dodge chance on the first attack and 70% dodge chance bonus on any additional shots. So the odds of dodging a whole bunch of Overwatches in a row is very high, but it's it's not guaranteed. So we're going to take lightning reflexes there for her. Welcome, Zimanska. You are now our scout. What about you, Majid? You have much better aim. You have 70 aim. So we're going to make you our sniper. You are going to get squad sight here, which gives you the immediate ability to actually shoot things. There are a bunch of changes to squad sight as well, but we're going to give you that. You now have 75 aim, which is pretty nice. So that'll be pretty sweet for us. And we're also assigning Daio Okoro to tactical, giving them either light 'em up or run and gun. You have 69 aim though, which is pretty darn good for our rookies here. They can go up to about 75 if you get exceptionally lucky on these stats. We're just going to give you light 'em up though, turn you into an infantry, and take advantage of your better accuracy to be able to take more shots. 73 aim is not bad, and that'll do. You'll also notice that all the units have different colors depending on what role they take. Alright, got a bunch of dead sectoids, a drone wreck, weapon fragments, some meld, alien materials, and xenobiology. Not bad. However, we are going to be ending this episode here, I think, because they do get pretty long in Long War, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some XCOM Enemy Within Long War for you. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.